New Arcline was developed by Dream8 and published by Fulgrim Publishing, and I want to give a special thank you to the developers for giving me a code so I can check out this game. This game is a CRPG in the same vein as Divinity Original Sin and Baldur's Gate 3, etc, etc, and it's currently in very early access, and this is of course with that single player party based in a sort of steampunky world with us, like the world's got like a steampunk revolution thing going on, which is pretty cool, and there's eternal conflicts going on and dragons and all manner of stuff. Now, I will be openly honest, this is not obviously a full review of the game because the game is not yet completed. But like first impressions of the game, is it worth checking out now? Mild spoiler alert, I'd say not right now, unless you are a very patient person. There's currently only 2 playable races, human or elf, that you can play as within the game, and there are 2 classes to go along with that, Voodoo Shaman or Diesel Engineer, and 6 traits to have with them. I chose Monster Hunter because, well, you know, Monster Hunter, obviously. Now, this game is standard CRPG stuff. Is it as in-depth and deep and all that kind of stuff as Baldur's Gate 3? No, I don't think this game has the same kind of budget. But given hopefully the developers keep going with the game, keep improving it and fixing things, and this could be definitely a CRPG worth looking at in the future. Now, you can only control the character via the mouse at the minute, so that's not the end of the world, because that's kind of like how things are, but if you're trying to play it on the Steam Deck, that could become a bit of a problem. And the camera controls via the Q and E keys, which in my opinion at the minute needs to be changed, and the camera is a bit of a dick, to be honest, at the best of times. Now, there are dialogue choices, of course. There's not too many, but they are there, so you can sort that out. And the game does look good, and it does play well enough in its early access form, but unfortunately it is riddled with bugs and glitches here and there, and more than the occasional crash, which is unfortunate, really. But apart from that, this game is... there's something there. It's got something. It's a really cool world setting. I love CRPGs. The love looks like it's there behind what the developers have. So hopefully, like I said, they continue on with it. But it just needs to keep going. And hopefully it turns out to be a really, really, really promising CRPG, and that's what we need more of, is more CRPGs, because although it was a niche genre before Baldur's Gate 3 launched it into the stratosphere, this game has got all the makings of it. But besides the bugs and glitches here and there, and some minor things which are standard within the early access game situation, because they are still games being developed, I did have a good time with New Arcline with what I played. I have not finished it. I'm going to wait and see for its final release to check it out. But definitely worth to keep your eye on. Like I said, if you want to pick it up in early access, it's 17 quid here in the UK on Steam. And it does have 20 Steam achievements at the minute. No Steam Cloud, unfortunately. But hopefully that's something they'll put in, as well as Steam Deck support. If they can sort the controls out and whatnot. If they can get that going, that would be awesome. But please let me know down below what you think. Have you checked out New Arcline? And once again, very, very much thank you to Dream8 for the key to play the game. I am very much looking forward to its full release, and hopefully it is the game I think it looks like it could be. But thank you very much for watching.